Hello everybody, this is Jessica with Stampin'Up Blessing. Super excited today to bring you some more ideas with the Paper Pumpkin Kit, something for everything. I am still working with my leftovers, and today I would like to invite you into my creative process. I am going to be pretty spontaneous today and just create some things and share with you some things I've been having in my heart with Paper Pumpkin and with this year. And this is the last video I'm making with the something for everything. So let's see what we can come up with, okay? Well, let me tell you what. I'm going to sit and I'm going to show you what's been on my table, and my desire today is simply to create from my heart with whatever is in this table still, okay? And you love the tropical paper, I love it too. And don't you think that it kind of coordinates with this Paper Pumpkin Kit? At least the colors really call me, because with this pattern right here, it goes very well with this one. So I put it on the side because I want you to go with me through my creative process. And this is the deal. I haven't had much time since I came from my trip to create and to craft, and I have all the goodies and very little time to create. So I decided today I wanted to use some of my time to actually create with you and give my brain a little break of having everything all together and perfect. And I was telling a friend of mine yesterday that I was listening to a book the other day, and it was all about setting goals and having everything all together, and she sounded so perfectly, like she sounded so organized and so planned and so on track with all of her goals and stuff that I kind of didn't like her. And I decided to stop the book. I decided to stop listening. I said, this lady is stressing me out today. This is not a good day to listen about goals and all this, because I feel like I'm pretty behind, and it's only January 13, and I put all these awesome goals and none of them I'm working on yet. But we can start the year today again, okay? With the Paper Pumpkins this 2020, I would like to be inspired at least once a month to either create a part of a mini album or a big 12 by 12 piece of scrapbook page. And I have other ideas as well, so let's see what else we can create today. This is the page that we created last December. And I made it actually from a picture that was from December 25th, 2018, okay? And I want to do something a little different today, so I'm going to put this one aside, and I'll show you what I have in here. But I went ahead this morning and I printed some of my pictures from January, okay? I decided, well, you know, in order for me to scrapbook something or pay attention to my memories, I certainly have to print some pictures. So that's what I did first, okay? No, I don't have a total plan of what I'm going to do, but I decided that I had to start somewhere. And I just want to tell you, it is okay to not know where you're going sometimes. It is okay to have a mess, like on my other table. Look, my finger is red. It is okay to at times not have it all together. And at least I'm preaching to myself today. There you go. And this is my new mini cutter. Oh, look, this is not good. Let me cut again on this side. It's actually the first time I'm using it. Look at that. Isn't that cute? That was during the New Year's Eve. This is my son and my 3 kids. This was New Year's Eve. I used my Project Life app, super simple. This is a memory of a book I was reading, and also I actually read that entire book through my 10-day vacation with my family in El Salvador. And this was a video, actually I took a snap of a video that my sister sent me of my dad singing during I think it was January 6th that we were celebrating 3 Kings Day in Puerto Rico, right before all the earthquakes. Actually, I think they had an earthquake that morning, but still they celebrated because it was not as bad as the one on the 7th. And my dad was singing, and I thought that was a super cool memory, and I loved having it in there. So I decided to you know, print it and put it as part of one of my layouts. And Jennifer is saying, what do you print your pictures with? Okay, so I have an HP 8600. Is it like an all-in-one type of printer, Jennifer? I did not buy it necessarily for photos, but I wanted it to have the opportunity to print my photos. And I print them right from my phone. This was with the Project Life app. Right from my phone. I put it into 3x3s. I already print them, all of them. This one's, I print the same printer, but I use another app called Print to Size. That's the one that I use. And I put this size, it was a 4.90 times 3.30, I think it was. I'll let you know. I can put it back in the comments later on. You see, because this is a 4x6, but I went a little bit more. I think it was 4.90 by 3 point something, like almost 4. There you go, because I wanted to have a border. So when I want to add border to my pictures, I do this. And I could have had a 4x6, but I had an idea that I'm gonna show you in a second, and I decided that I did not want them to be as big as a 4x6. Okay, so these are the pictures that I'm playing with. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do, but these are all pictures from January, and I want to do sort of like a highlight of January, and I'll show you why. Okay, let me put this on the side. I was going through some of my scrapbooks before and some of my projects, and even not completed projects like this one right here. This is a little album that I started in January 2015, and I'll be honest with you, I did not finish it, but I love the idea, and I decided, you know what, this really kept me going every month, and I think it's the only project that I have scrapbook related from 2015. So I'll share with you what I did. All of this was made with paper pumpkin, which I was surprised. I'm like, how come I did not keep going with this tradition? But I really like what I did. It's not complicated at all. I made a little flower. And I think all of this is paper pumpkin, not the letters, not the numbers, I'm sorry. January, if you remember, we had a stamp set that had months. I still have it somewhere. And then I put a picture of January of my husband with my 3 kids playing in the snow. And I wish I put some journaling. I'm becoming more and more, journaling has become more important to me in my scrapbooking. And I see that at this point it was not, but there you have February. I have a little picture with my son there. And then what I did is that these were cards from Paper Pumpkin, this one. And then this is one of the envelopes from Paper Pumpkin. And I open it, so you see right here. And I actually put some pictures of friends and events and places that I went. I think this was on stage. There's my friend Pam. And this was making something we were making. Some sort of craft with my friend Lisa. There's Linda. And there's some crafters that I had classes with before. So I put a bunch of different pictures, and these all happened during February. I think I had some sort of subscription with an app service that you could pick some pictures and they send you like 100 pictures per month. This was my daughter. Her birthday's in March, and this my other daughter, her birthday's in April. Our anniversary is in May, so I took a picture of us during that year. And I remember we went out to a fun place. And I put, okay, so this was for our anniversary, and then this was for Mother's Day. You see my face. It's like, hello, seriously? And all of this is actually Paper Pumpkin, and I love that, because we could not have a picture that looked nice on Mother's Day. And I was so happy, but the picture were awful. So anyhow, I took it, and then I put more pictures in here of us. So that is a cool reminder. And I love having all the envelopes. So I'm just showing you this to give you ideas, and also for me to get ideas, because I want to do something similar this year. And this was, my birthday is in June, so this is the June one. And all of this is celebrate, and the letters were from one of the kids, and also the card base from one of the kids from Paper Pumpkin. So I use Paper Pumpkin to be kind of like my inspiration there. I started to journal a little bit more. My birthday to start with a stamping party. Yeah, I had a stamping party on my birthday. My niece Alexa got keys to her first car. I think it's because I put some pictures in here. Look. So these were some cards that I received, and the birthday cake that I sent to myself to make, because I wanted to celebrate that I was becoming 40 that year. And I invited some friends. Look at that. I wrote on my photo. This is the second time I celebrate my birthday doing what I love, stamping and loving my ladies. My little kiddos with the cake. They were happy they had cake. And my niece, you are growing fast. You're beautiful. Congrats. You deserve it. That was her first car in 2015. My son helping me find some gifts. So I journaled right on the picture, as you see. Hugs, daddy's favorite. The girls having fun, and I put where they were. And you see, this is such a simple way of of having memories, you know, and I believe this is from Paper Pumpkin as well. So it was very Paper Pumpkin related, but I don't think at that point I was making as much videos, you see, and these are just, I stopped when? Let's see, I stopped in, was this on my birthday? Yeah, I stopped in June, so I still had July and August and September and October and all those days to do different ones, and I didn't. So I'm very sad to look back and see that I did not finish my 2015. Actually, I don't know if it would have fit in this wonderful box. Look at that. Sorry. Let me put this how it goes now. This little cutter trimmer that you saw is the new one that Stampin' Up is actually offering for new recruits. And congratulations, Tisha. I know that you're there watching and you just joined Stampin' Up and the team of Blessed Stampers. So I'm really excited to have you here. And I know that you will be receiving this week. I really like it, and I think I'm liking it a lot for my pictures and for little things. Now, I decided that I need some goodness in my life, so I have some of my peppermint kisses in here for today. I've never done that, but honestly, I need that today. I also brought a inspiring quote that I read this week. Somebody posted it on Facebook, not as a picture per se. It was just a quote that this Pastor Brian put on one of his posts at the end, and I wrote it down. It says, "Those who rest like God find themselves free like God, no longer slaves to the 1,000 compulsions that send others rushing toward their graves." It was written by Barbara Brown Tyre, I think is her last name. And it really blessed me, so I wanted to share it with you. I'm just trying to figure out what I would like to do for 2020. I love doing 12 by 12, so I got this beautiful paper out because, again, it coordinates with my paper pumpkin. I feel it does. It's not using exactly the same flowers, but it coordinates with it, the colors and everything. It has, and here it says that it has Grateful Grove, Mango Melody, Old Olive. So the colors are sort of similar. This one has crushed curry and this one has soul saffron. You see two yellows in there. Grateful Grove is in both of them. Old Olive as well. Shaded Spruce. I don't think Shaded Spruce in here. Okay, so it's just very similar, and I thought I would try to see what happens. So have mercy. Let's see what's in my box right now. I'm going to put this to the side. I have my peppermint kisses. I have my pictures. I have my quote that I want to use in this project. I have some paper because I'm not totally sure. If you turn your little brochure that comes with your kid on the back side, it actually gives you some ideas of other things that you could do or other projects that you can mix it with. Okay, and this one actually gives some Project Life, or not Project Life, but Pocket Pages type of scrapbooking, and they cut it by 3x4s and put some little pictures in here. I use this type of scrapbooking for other projects. I'll show you at another time, but not for this project that I want to do monthly. So I will see what I have here in my box, and I'll see where the inspiration takes me. So let me think through this for a second. So if I do this, I could do maybe the front of my year, and maybe, let's see if I have, no, I think the pictures, all the pictures that I have that are of the entire family are too big for there. I really like this one of all of us, but then it will take the entire space of my card, though it doesn't look bad, right? It doesn't look bad at all. Come on, say something. Someone took pictures. There you go. Oh yeah, you took pictures on my birthday. Now I remember. Okay. So let's see. I am still... Well, what I like about this is that you could open it, you see. So I like that a lot. But then this could go here. Yeah, I'm liking that a lot. But then where do I put 2020? And if this is my first page, how will I put things together later? I don't know. But that's an idea that could be the front of my little album, okay? And my little album could then be something like this. Ha! Ha, 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 ha. I'm coming with ideas, people. I'm liking this. Okay, so I'm liking this. I'm not entirely sure how it's gonna come out, but let me find. You know, I enjoy scrapbooking. I'm not entirely sure, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue there. And I'm gonna take this picture of my entire family during our trip to San Salvador. And I like keeping my card because it's a way for me to add more pictures. I like having the envelopes because it's also a way for me to add more pictures, and I can always write on the back of them if I wish. You know what? I think pictures that you actually print are pictures that you're never gonna lose, and that you actually get to see even more than the ones on your phone, because on your phone you actually see the ones that are what do I say, that are just recent. You see the most recent ones, but you kind of lose touch with what's happening afterwards. So look at this. This would give me space to come here and put more pictures here and decorate this, right? So this would be a mini album. It's not a 12 by 12. Then I could also have this envelope connected to this envelope and give me even more space to put more pictures and put more things in there. So I think this would be an awesome way of starting the year. Now, if I put this here, I could certainly put that in there and then try to find some stickers to put 2020. That would be really, really cool. I'm working on it, okay? Give me 1 second here. No, that doesn't need anything else. I like that his shirt is black, so we can put that like that. Okay, I'm going for things because you are with me and I only have a limited time, and I decided that I was gonna go with whatever felt great. And don't worry about it, I can certainly add more glue behind it as soon as I really have an idea of what I'm doing. Let me check what you're saying in there. I'm gonna stand up for a second. Check what you're all saying. Oh my dear, it is so fun. God is good. Okay, where am I? So Rebecca was there and Robin. Hello, Robin. Good to see you. Hi, Rebecca. Thank you, Cindy, for your words. Yes, you like it on the front. Thank you so much. Great family. What a great time to start scrapbooking. Memory keeping each month. Something since is a new millennium. Oh my goodness, yes. And what else you said? I am going to have to order a mini album. There you go. I inspire you. That's great. Love that envelope idea. Always a good idea to note. On back of the pictures. Yes, such a great simple project. It is a simple project, and that's why maybe I can stick to it. You know, it's something that you could also try, even if it's putting pictures on the envelopes and that's it. You know, if that's all you do, you did great, you know. But look at this. I now have an envelope that I can put more pictures. My beautiful daughter walking toward the beach, and I took her. These are mostly all my family in there from El Salvador. Most of them are there. And I have this one that may go in the inside. My daughter playing. Oh, and the food. People, come on. On vacation, you eat good food. As I said, my dad singing, which is an amazing memory for me, and a book. I'll tell you about that book in a little bit. So let's see. Let's start decorating and putting things together. I have a bunch of things around me, but I am resting today, and I am deciding that during this video, I am not gonna rush it, even if it takes me forever to edit it, because I want to be able to scrapbook this year and to make a note of the fun memories. Like, I read this book, The Art of Making Memories, How to Create and Remember Happy Moments. And I don't believe the author of this book, at least for what I read, and I read the entire book in 10 days. That was my vacation part of it. And I really enjoyed the topic. I took it from the library. It really caught my attention because I love making memories and I love remembering and happy moments, particularly being very intentional in that, hey, life, there's a lot of struggle in life, but there's a lot of sweetness as well. And if I don't make a point of thinking of the good things, the bad things take over, and it just really slapped me on the face. And I need to keep remembering the goodness of the Lord. You know, the like the word says, do not forget all his benefits, right? So I love that, and he gives magnificent ideas. I really, really enjoy reading the book. I think it was one of the highlights of our days over there is that I was actually able to read. And I finished an entire book from the library. Hello, people. That was an accomplishment. And this topic was really, really good to my heart. It helped me to stay very positive and see all the beauty that was around me during that time and in the days to come. So I think what I will do, my dears, where is my, oh, look, I will keep creating here with you. I have this one, but I also have this one, and I think I have a different one. Wait, where's my box? Here, I have all of this in here. This one, so let me see how this one looks, because I think I like this one as well. No, honestly, the one that looks the best is this one. So here I have this. Yep. I'm not covering anybody's faces. I have it there, and I think I'm going to try to find, I have a box. I'll bring it so you can see it. So you see part of my process, what I go through, but I have a box full of little things that I buy here and there. Oh, look, I have numbers in here, so I can maybe use this ones to put 2020 in the front, you know. That's a very, very good idea. And I have many stickers. I buy stickers mainly from craft stores or the internet just for scrapbooking, because I love scrapbooking, and my Stampin' Up doesn't really bring me any stickers. So I buy stickers. And I'm trying to look, oh, look at that. I like that Just Us right there. I like it. And I like just mixing things up. If you ask me what company is this and that, unless it has the unless it has the paper still, I would not know, but it helps. Anyhow, I have these ones too. I've been loving those ones since 2019, and I'm trying to see if I have anything else with, oh, you can tell I like a lot of gold, because I see a lot of gold in this and I like it. So let's see, I'll put this aside. And let's see, I saw some letters, but I don't know if there's some numbers. That little, I don't see numbers, you see, just letters. One alphabet, boo, I wanted more. Families forever, that is so cute. This is really so cute, have mercy, Lord. Okay, I haven't even used that one, you see. That one's just waiting there for me. Okay, so I have some of these, but I think I want something bigger. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do with this. Okay, I'm gonna be using this one, and I like that Just Us, but I think what I'll do is that I'll take this and I'll glue it right here. And you know what I need? I need a little piece of maybe vellum, but since I don't have it right now, I'm just gonna use this block. 2020. Okay, that works. Can you see what I'm doing? I don't know. So I'm gonna use this block, and I'm gonna put my 2020 and see how it looks where I want to put it. Okay. And again, this is just the beginning of my little album in here. So what I want to do is more remember like the highlights of the year. So it's not everything, but it's an easy way to think of all the good things that did happen in a year. And I'm expecting good things from God in 2020, like every year. I expect goodness from God because I know He's good. So my heart is expectant. It's just loving that God has something in store. Look at that. I think that goes perfectly in there, don't you think? I'm going to stand up. Yeah, I think that goes nice in there. Yep. Okay, so what I'll do is that I'll put some glue on this. And here, this is going to go right there. Because I need this space. I can go right there. Yep. Right there. I'm going to cut that in a second. Oh my, I don't even know what time it is. But I will know that I want to put this here. If I had the vellum, it would have been a little easier, but I'm kind of far away from it. So I'm just going to go ahead and... I'm going to put this right here. And that works. And then this one right here. Kind of give me an idea of how it was gonna look. So I'm expecting good things, like I said. And you know, the other day I was praying and I asked the Lord, sometimes we live so full of disappointments and it's so easy to see all the disappointments in life. And I asked the Lord, what is the opposite of disappointment? And I went online and I looked and I just couldn't find a specific word that was the opposite of it. Let's see if I can put this. Nope, it's not going to fit because I already put it in my thing. So I'm going to bring my scissors. And it was so interesting because what I felt the Lord said that the opposite of living with disappointment was actually to live with expectation. And that just came like that to my mind. I was waking up and praying and he said, you gotta live with expectation. And you know what? I love looking to the past and knowing that there were moments that are so, so beautiful in our lives. And I want to look forward to even better things that he has in store. So this idea, I really like it. So most likely I'm going to do this at some point. Where's my other envelope, my ladies? Okay, here. I want to do this. I want to use my envelope like this because I want to see that in the back. And this is going to be the inside. Okay, so this is a full thing for me to decorate and make for January. So what I'll do is that I'll put some glue in here. Hey, I can use the same glue of the envelope, right? I could have. And then I'm going to put this. Let's see if I do it exactly. Did I do it right? Yes, I did it right. I'm going to put this right here. Do I have it right? Yes, I think I do. There. Yeah, that looks nice. Look at that. So I have this glued to the back of my envelope right there. And now when I open it, it has 2 pockets for me to put pictures. But also I want to be able to cut this right here. Look how cute that could look. So it's going to be about 4 inches. So let me just cut 4 inches. I think my 4 inches right here. This is so neat. I love guillotines. I really do. So I want to put this here. Ah, that's too small. I'm going to do 4 1/4. Is that 4 1/4? Okay, wait. I did, all the parts that I shouldn't write. Let's see. I'm going to do 4 1/8. You would think, huh? Let me see. 4. Wow. 4 1/4. Yeah, I'll do 4 1/4 because I want it to fit in there really nice. 4 1/4. Oh, look, this is perfectly 4 1/4. This goes exactly to 4 1/4. Isn't that cool? Okay, and I want to put this here. Yes, because I want to bring that color inside. So I'm going to add some adhesive here. Cha-cha-cha. Right there. My table is moving everywhere. Okay, so right now it's starting to feel more steady. Okay, I need to put more glue on this. But it's starting to feel more steady. I need to eat a chocolate. I said I was going to rest. And the other day I was texting with Maria, my friend Maria from Texas. And I was telling her something and she said, you have to go rest. And that was such a blessing because I love every word that the Lord gave me with the word go. Blesses me because that's my word for 2020 is go. And you know what? What we went to El Salvador to do was actually rest. So this goes perfectly with this little mini album layout is to go rest. So in name of rest, I'm just going to thank the Lord for this peppermint and I'm going to eat it right now while I read your comments. So say something so I can read it. Is that okay? While I eat my peppermint, you can say something to me, something positive, something good, encouraging. Come on, or whatever. I love the mini album. Do you do one for each month? That is my plan, Stephanie, to do one for each month, definitely, like I did for 2015. If you came a teeny bit late for the video, go back to the replay. I showed a little mini album that I started in 2015 with the cards and the envelopes from it. So let's see if I can put a tiny bit more in here before we move on, because time is ticking and I have at least to finish the front of the one for this year. Okay, I had some, wait, I'm gonna sit, otherwise I don't see what I'm doing, but I thought I had some letters in here that I like. Oh, this ones, I like this ones, and I'm going to use the G and the O because I want to put that word go in my mini album, and it's gonna be pretty much in everything that I do this year. Okay, because I know the Lord, sometimes it's go rest, sometimes it's go do, you know, sometimes go do something. So let's see if I'm in the center of there. Now you can see better what I'm doing. Thank you for allowing me to eat a little peppermint kiss. These are the peppermint kisses. I love them, and they only come during Christmas time, so I bought a very big bag. Yes, I'm not supposed to eat the entire thing in one sitting, but if I don't eat some, my kids are gonna eat them all. And they love them. And so if you see them, you can send them to me. Okay, so I want to put this here somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure that's what I want to do. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go for it. Have mercy, Lord. I hope it looks awesome. I'm gonna put my G in there, and I'm thinking of maybe putting my, can I put my O in here? No, I'm gonna put it over here. Yep, that's what I want to do, because I want to see that go right there. Okay, now let me see. I have some little flowers that I certainly can add somewhere over the rainbow. Okay, so I'm gonna take some of my flowers and I'll do this. Add one right here. Haha. And I'll take another little flower and I'm gonna put them right here. And I'm using what I have from my paper pumpkin because I love it, love it. Okay, I have some big flowers, but I don't think I'm gonna use them here. Now I do want to put this. So it's a super simple, okay, super simple beginning of a mini album, but I'm going to invite you to do something different and stretch your leftovers and actually look at all the blessings that you have. And not forget all the blessings that God has given you. You know, it really blessed me to just go look in 2019. And pretty much what I scrapbook was about the fun times that I had. So I think I like this like that. Then you open it. And I'm going to be writing in the back of these pictures. I have my dad and I have my daughter at the beach and my family. So I'm going to put many of these ones in here. Oh, I like that picture. Oh, this is one of my favorites, so that may need to go there. Haha. Or here. Or here. No, not there. Forget it. But I have a big one that I have to put somewhere. So let me see this. Maybe. Okay, but if I cut this is, oh, let me tell you about this picture. We are in El Salvador, and this, you see this lake right here? This is a volcano crater. Yeah. That's a volcano. Is dormant or extinct. I don't know. My son said they're two different things. Dormant is the one that has not erupted in like, I don't know how many years, 300 years, something like that. But the extinct ones are the ones that are totally out. I think that must be an extinct one because it has water all over the crater. Praise the Lord. But it's beautiful. So I'm thinking this may be a good idea. I could cut it. I don't mind. I have food. Do I want to put food on this side? I don't know. I have many fun pictures. I think I'm going to put my kids on this side and these other pictures. I love that. I even took pictures of the food because that churrasco was absolutely yummy. And you know what? Sometimes we don't want to focus on food, but the Lord blesses us in so many different ways. And you see that many of my pictures are people that I love. And so, yeah. We have to pay more attention to the people that are around us. Let me see, my dears. Don't leave me yet. I am just here. Oh, look. I was going to put this sticker somewhere, but it didn't work, huh? The Just Us. It didn't work. It doesn't go with go. Nah. Just us. I'm looking where I can put it. I can't cover my my kids' faces or my face. Nope, I'll use it later. Okay, so this is where I'm going to journal. I can also add some pictures, and I'll finish it off camera most likely and show you more of what I did with this little tiny idea. But I'm going to do this. Yep, I'm going to do this. So today is very relaxing. This is the last video of my something for everything, and I wanted it to be relaxing. I needed a relaxing time of creativity. So that's what I'm doing right now. I hope that you are being inspired and stay connected with me, because that's my idea with Facebook Live, is just to connect with everybody and chat a little bit every Monday and inspire you. Whoa! Yeah! That's like a knife. Man, I'm not putting my finger under that. It's gonna go bad if I put my finger under that. But it is so good and sharp, my dear. I'm impressed by that little machine. Okay. Oh, look, my little book. I'm going to put it in there too. And then if I put this here, I'm going to have to put some other good stuff. I have flowers. And if I put this one here, I like this photo. I like it a lot. I didn't think of it. But if I do this, oh, wait, I still have, so if I open it like this, I can put this picture inside. Or I can put it here and then write in here, right? Wouldn't that be cool? Ah, you're all so smart. Thank you. Thank you for the idea. I'm not taking much time, because if you think about it, when you go to old albums, do you really pay a lot of attention to what the surroundings or anything around? Ah, it would be so nice to put this on cardstock. Does it go? It's too small, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it's too small. I need more cardstock. I need to give this a little. Give me a second. Cha-cha-cha. I'm thinking, okay? I'm thinking. Oh, that would be cool. Okay. I'm gonna get this. One second. Okay, I'm gonna put that picture there. This doesn't fit in my new one, in my little one. So I'm gonna get my bigger trimmer here to cut my 8.5 by 11. And I think that's an 8 and a something. So I'm just gonna come here. I'm gonna do that. Let's see if I do this correctly. And then if I put this in here. Yep, that's great, but put it well. Jessica, don't ruin it. Okay, that's looking awesome. I love when things work. Look at that. You see, sometimes you just need to give it a little more frame. And that's what I wanted to do. And this opens like this. So I'm going to give it some frame in there. I'm going to add this. And I can always add more embellishments and stuff later. But I want to start somewhere. And this is what I'm going to tell you. Start where you are. You know, get your stuff out and just start doing something. I know that sometimes you have to press on. And today was one of those days that I just really had to press on. Sometimes you feel like you think I'm always creative, you know, I live by faith. So I want to put something in here. Maybe this is a good idea, but then I don't have a place to. No, this is going to be better. Ooh. Yep, I'm liking this, people. I'm liking this a lot. Yep, I'm liking this a lot. So this is going to go here. You see, I don't think much through things. I just do it, because if I think too much through things, I don't do them. It's like it takes me forever to figure things out. But I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put it right here, and I'm following that. Da-da-da. Gonna put some blue on this one. So thank you for joining me and sticking with me just through my process. And this is a super easy idea of using your paper pumpkin. But I thought I would like to show you what am I doing with it. Oh my dear. Okay, wait, don't go. Don't go. I move everything. But an idea came. Why did I put this down before actually putting this through? This would have been absolutely amazing right there. So I may still have some, yeah, haha, I'm doing it, okay? I'm taking this off, don't mind me. And I'm gonna put this right through there because I have it and it's beautiful, and I want this to look beautiful, right? So I'm using my foil that came with it. Hey, that's the idea. You can use it for cards, or you can use it for a little mini album, like the idea that I'm doing today. So my goal is for you to do the same, invite you to count your blessings. And you know, sometimes you have to be very intentional in doing stuff like this. Like if you don't set the time like I'm doing today, it may never happen. But since I have a commitment with all of you to be here every Monday, the Monday before the last, the next paper pumpkin, I'm planning on bringing some scrapbooking ideas, and this is one of them. So I hope that you are excited just as much as me. And if you've never done scrapbooking, I invite you to try it. Uh-oh, there you go. I invite you to try it just for fun. Okay, I know this is gonna go here, so I think this would be fantastic right there. Beautiful. Look at that. Yes, I like that a lot. I know I made a little mess here, but nobody cares. Nobody will notice. Okay, so I'll put this 3 little ones right there. They're growing. They're not as little as they were, but I love having these ones. Love having my kiddos. And I have many pictures in here. This I'm gonna need to fill it up a little later, but I can stamp on it. I can do different things. This is my second. I want to use this to really to journal. I would love to journal in this section right here and put what we did in January, what was so special about January. Then these are more pictures that I could certainly add more journaling in the back of them if I wish. And you know, it gave me joy when I took pictures out of this ones and I was just taking them out. I'm like, oh yes, this was the month that we did this, or the month that we did this. It reminded me. And then this is some of the pictures. And look at that. I can hide more stuff in here. Cannot put chocolatitos, but I can eat them. So I will keep working on this through the year, and I hope that you join me. This is just my little mini album. I'm gonna call it Go, because I know that the Lord wants me to go places, and to go places in my trust and in my faith. And I hope that you join me. And today was entirely relaxing, totally different than my usual. I'll be back next Monday with more paper pumpkin, and hopefully I have the new paper pumpkin in my hand by then, and we can craft more cards and different projects that we will be doing. But this was the one for today, and I thank you for joining me. I'm gonna turn my camera around. Finally, be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Therefore, put on the full armor of God, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground. And after you have done everything to stand, stand firm then with the belt of truth buckled around your waist, with the breastplate of righteousness in place, and with your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. In addition to all this, take up the shield of faith with which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one. Take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. And then it encourages us to pray. And you know what? I'm just going to share this with you. I'm sure that you started the year asking God for peace. And we're all always asking for peace for our own souls and for those around us and for our world. And everything that started this year has been very unnerving, has been very disturbing. And here and in Puerto Rico and our families, there's always a struggle. And I feel like in the spirit, it's been a struggle just to keep your peace. But I'm going to ask you to be intentional in your seeking that peace, to put the armor of God and to press on, because he called us to peace. Look what the word of God says in Colossians 3:15. Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, since as members of one body, you were called to peace. So I'm going to declare peace over your life, declare peace over my life, but I'm going to remind you that it is a battle that is not just going to come so easy. You need to press on for it. You really have to fight the fight in order to receive and retain that peace that God has for you. Philippians 4 verse 6 through 7 says, do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your request to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. This is my prayer for you today. Hold on to your peace. Don't let it go. Put the armor of God and be ready every day to fight for the peace that God called you into. I love you, I bless you, and I know that Jesus wants you to have peace in the midst of any circumstance. So go rest, go have peace. This is the day and this is the time. Thank you for joining me today. A joy to craft with you. I'll be back live on Facebook next week and hopefully with more ideas with Paper Pumpkin. I love you, ladies.